So look, that is some 青花瓷 blue and white porcelain.
So he gave porcelain in return for her.
Yeah. So brought the porcelain to get back his the love of his life that's been captured, and then the bloody bastard stabbed her just as he's giving it back.
Oh my god!
Hey guys, it's Jack here. Delighted to say that today's video is sponsored by NordVPN. Woo! And viewers of this channel can get an exclusive deal at nordvpn.com/BritishJack. NordVPN is, in my opinion, the best VPN, and I can honestly tell you, I use it on a daily basis. What I like most about it is its ability to access TV from all over the world. It has 5,400 servers in 59 different countries, and that allows me to access lots and lots of different websites and content that had previously been geolocation locked. Not only this, following VPN speed tests, NordVPN also holds the records for being the fastest VPN in the market. And if that wasn't enough, NordVPN is also incredibly safe. Its latest feature is threat protection, which blocks adverts from popping up, as well as scanning websites to check they are safe. So if you want all of this and more, safety, speed, convenience, make sure to use my exclusive British Jack audience NordVPN deal here at nordvpn.com/BritishJack, and it's risk-free because if you don't like it, they have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you'll get all your money back. So if you're looking for a VPN, make sure to check out that exclusive deal on NordVPN. Link is in the description. Hello, Tasmin.
你好。
Hello， 今天我们再来听一首非常有寓意的周杰伦歌曲，叫《青花瓷》。在第19金曲奖颁奖典礼上获得年度最佳歌曲奖、年度最佳作词奖和年度最佳作曲奖3项奖项。 厉害！我自己觉得这首歌很好听，是因为具有浓郁的中国风和韵味。So Tasmin is a professional singer from the UK that can sing both in English and also Chinese.
是勇敢的，你额头的伤口，你的不同，你犯的错。
Awesome. So Tasmin, we're back once again listening to Jay Chou, somebody who we've already listened to a number of his songs. 最伟大的作品，知府一名 and 野曲。So yes, Tasmin, today we're going to be listening to 青花瓷, which is blue and white porcelain. And it's from Jay Chou's 8th studio album called 我很忙, which was released in 2007. So this song that we're listening to today is over 15 years old. So another old one.
Wow.
It is, as I said, an award-winning song at the 金曲奖. It won 3 awards for Best Song, Best Composer, and Best Lyricist. So it is an incredibly good song for us to listen to. I just want to mention as well, the lyrics in the song are so beautiful. They use very traditional Chinese words. So they're very reflective of old Chinese poetry and old Chinese culture. And so at the time, it was really well received. They were so well received. An interesting fact that I found was that the Shandong Provincial College entrance examination and the Jiangsu Provincial College entrance exam included them in their exam questions for students to explore the long history of Chinese porcelain. That's how influential the song was. Not just in the popular world, it was also influencing the academic world.
Wow. That's incredible. Can you imagine what a flex that would be if you were a singer and you were like, yeah, my lyrics are actually used in public examinations. That's so cool.
We know of any culture in the world how seriously China takes its educational examinations. So for popular culture to get into it is really impressive. So I would like to mention, just because I give such credit to the lyrics, which I'm going to talk about, and they're so beautiful, the name of the lyricist, it isn't Zhou Jielun, it is a gentleman called Fang Wenshan. I feel like I should name check him because the lyrics are beautiful.
Yeah.
So another interesting thing that I wanted to say to you is this song, and you will see, is really famed for having a Chinese feel to it, 中国风. So the people in the video are wearing hanfu, Chinese outfits. There's some wuxia fighting scenes in it. And like I say, it uses very traditional poetry style lyrics. So it's famed for being very reflective of traditional Chinese culture. However, it's from an album that is called 我很忙, and the leading song from it is called 你在很忙, which is Cowboy is very busy because I just think it's such a hilarious contrast of like you've got this very Chinese song and then you've got this very American culture inspired song. It's a really interesting visual contrast to a song Qinghua Ci all about Chinese culture. So yeah, well done for Jay Chou for being able to like capture and delve into all these different cultural influences.
I love the pink horse. Amazing. Iconic.
So given the fact that the lyrics today are quite complex, fortunately, I have got us a version where it shows the English subtitles, because I do think the lyrics would have characters that even today's Chinese people might struggle a little bit to read or to recognize. It's definitely not the type of lyrics that come from like daily life. The song itself though is a beautiful song. It talks about the abstract nature of love and how it can be quite difficult to find. You can wait a long time for it. And there's a lyric in the song, and I'll stop you when we get to it, that I think is so poignant and beautiful. And it talks about the nature of when they used to make blue and white porcelain, only under very certain conditions could they add the blue color to it. So they needed the weather of the day to be perfect. It needed to have a certain amount of moisture in the rain so that it was raining. It needed to be the right temperature and some other conditions. And what the lyrics reflect is this can be a little bit about like the search for your soulmate. You have to wait for the absolute right person. They don't come along very often, but once you do find it, you can make this beautiful artifact, right? Whether that's blue and white porcelain or whether it's, you know, becoming soulmates. So I just think that's a really tender line within the song. I will stop us when we get to it.
That sounds lovely. Yeah, so I'm definitely curious as to what this video holds, because we've seen so many Jay Chou videos and they've all been entirely different, going from like France, the Palace of Versailles, to Las Vegas, to a gangster mob. So, I mean, I just love Jay Chou, so let's see what he can do.
Another thing that I forgot to say to you is the music video is really enthralling. We mentioned before, he's really good at telling stories in his music videos, right? And today's one is no exception. I don't want to tell you what happens. I'm going to leave it to you to watch yourself, but well done, Jay Chou. It's an emotional story once again. Right, shall we take a listen to the award-winning, the beautiful Qinghua Ci?
Let's go!
Right then, Tasmin, here we go with Qinghua Ci. And as I said, it's got very Chinese feel to it, traditional Chinese feel.
Yeah,
she's
it's
in her
already
hand
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, so lovely already.
手背勾勒出情话，被风弄转淡，平生描绘的牡丹，一如你柱状，冉冉檀香透过窗，心事莫了然。
So this is her lover returning home, right, and she's been kidnapped.
有色渲染是旅途，韵味被私藏，而你嫣然的一笑，如含苞待放，你的美一缕飘散。
Wow, it's quite a bed.
So I was talking, here's the wuxia, the fighting coming up. Right, this is the lyric that I wanted to talk to you about. It's so beautiful. So the lyric is 天青色等韵语 我儿在等你啊. So I talked about in the process of making porcelain, you have to adding the blue color on, you have to wait for the absolute perfect conditions, the weather to be the right weather, the temperature to be the right temperature. And how he's saying there, just like in the making of porcelain, you know, I'm happy to wait for you. I feel like it's this really tender reference to love and how you wait for love your whole lifetime. Or not your whole lifetime, sorry, but you can wait for love for a long time. You're waiting for the perfect lady or guy, the perfect conditions, and it can be quite, obviously when they're waiting for that weather to arrive to create the beautiful porcelain, it's quite a difficult process to go through. But when it does arrive, you can create this beautiful relationship or beautiful white piece of porcelain. So when I was looking at the translation of the lyrics, that was really touching, I thought.
That is beautiful, that he's been able to make porcelain a metaphor for finding love.
Yeah.
Honestly, what can Jay Chou not do? Nothing.
So look, that is some 青花瓷 blue and white porcelain.
So he gave porcelain in return for her.
Yeah. So he's brought the porcelain to get back his like the love of his life that's been captured, and then the bloody bastard stabbed her just as he's giving it back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he stabbed her. Look, let's keep watching. No.
他死了。
色白花青的锦衣，跃然于万地，临摹松贴，落款时却惦记着你，你隐藏在窑烧里千年的秘密，记起你。
So look, this is them now in a different generation, and that's a piece of porcelain.
我路过那江南小镇的等你，在泼墨山水画里，你从墨色深处被隐去。听金色的言语，而我在等你，炊烟袅袅升起，隔江千万里。
You can't deny the love, even across the generation. That's really common, by the way, in Chinese dramas. I've noticed a lot. Often there's like a love story set in two different time periods, but like the lovers are in both of them.
Yeah, I think it's a very gentle, easy listening, very mellow tones. And obviously Jay Chou's voice is flawless as ever. But the special part about this song is this music video is just beautiful. The storytelling in his lyrics is just really, I've never heard such detailed and sincere application of like story to lyrics. It's amazing.
It's always a part of a bigger picture as well, isn't it? I don't think like Western artists do tell stories in their music videos, but I don't think to such an extent where like it's all part of a massive jigsaw puzzle where they're layering everything. If they do tell stories, it's not as common and to not such a significant extent as Jay Chou seems to do in every single one of his music videos, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love that lyric. By the way, I think the female actress is so stunningly good looking.
She's beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, the two guys are handsome as well.
Oh, he finally got her though.
Yeah, but wait.
Oh yeah. 不可能。
Look, it's like the contrast between the two generations of them both dying in each other's arms. No.
This needs to be made into a movie.
Totally, right?
Oh my god.
It's totally like a movie. It's so beautiful. The way that it's about 青花瓷, which obviously porcelain is so beautiful, but it's so fragile as well. And the end of that music video, gosh, Jay Chou can be cruel in the stories that he tells, right? They're always so emotionally like heartbreaking.
Oh, I'm a bit speechless actually.
I know, right? I bet you didn't. I was glad that I didn't tell you about the plot of the music video, because it is really, the first time you watch it, like the fact that she gets stabbed so soon is so heart-wrenching.
Yeah, okay, Jay Chou, like honestly, okay, you're hurting me. Shoot another arrow into my heart, why don't you? Honestly, but I mean, like musically, obviously this is a stunning song. And you can hear the remnants of the traditional Chinese music at the beginning. And I think that his ability, you know, talking about the wider album as a whole, his ability to put a song like this into like a more contemporary album where the cover art is him as a cowboy on a pink horse. He's really defying the genres here, and I think that's what makes Jay Chou special, because he doesn't limit himself by placing these boundaries of like genre, or I have to sing Chinese music, I have to sing Mando pop, I have to sing modern stuff. He does everything, and I think that is a testament to his talent, and I think it makes him more accessible and relatable, and people love him for that. Yeah. And I'm sorry, his music video skills are phenomenal. His storytelling is phenomenal. Voice is obviously beautiful. I'm gonna go listen to this song after this. I love it.
I have to say, just to hype this song up, we've listened to a number of Jay Chou songs that I've all found really enjoyable and very like impressive pieces. This is the one that I've gone back and listened to most frequently. 最伟大的作品也取以父之名. I thought they were all really fantastic. 以父之名 I've listened to again, but this one it's kind of like stuck in my head most as a enjoyable piece of music, a really moving piece of music, and it grows on you. It grows on you because obviously once you know the love story that's within the music video, you kind of, I don't know, it just makes it even more meaningful when you listen to it having known that from the start.
For sure.
So one thing I wanted to mention as well, which I do think is a really interesting way to kind of observe that he is so comfortable in these different cultural skins, is he performed like such a Chinese infused song on an album that's lead photo and lead song is about an American cowboy being busy, but he then goes and performs that song on Chunwan, which is the CCTV New Year's Gala, which arguably is the pinnacle of Chinese culture in that it displays like the most excellent Chinese entertainment from across the ages. So he really is comfortable like moving in all these different circles.
Amazing.
Yeah. Which I do think in early 2000s, 2007 this was released, that was more difficult for artists to do. There was a lot more of a pre-internet, I know we're just getting into internet then, but there was more of a stigma that like a certain artist should stick to their genre. It's becoming much more common now that people are more comfortable to change industries or to change genres, that type of thing. But certainly I don't think it was as much then.
No, and that's exactly why this kind of music and this kind of behavior from an artist, especially back then, is even more rare, it's even more unique, it's even more impressive that he can do this. So, Jay Chou, what I mean.
So as always, whenever I do research on a video, I always go and check the video on YouTube and on Bilibili. And I again found what I thought was a really interesting comment on Bilibili, which was somebody said that the plot is too cruel. The two people who love each other have not been able to be together in both the past and present. They wish that the third generation may stay together forever. So that was the first thing. The second thing, even better, is I've got another video for you to watch, which is, it's called用青花瓷演奏青花瓷. So use blue and white porcelain to play blue and white porcelain. Now, I'm not going to explain any further. It's kind of a wacky video. I'm just going to show it to you.
No way.
Okay.
They made the song with porcelain?
They did indeed.
Oh my gosh.
So look, he's getting all the different notes ready.
He's getting all the different pitches, yeah. OMG.
By the way, this video has got more views than the actual Jay Chou music video.
Really?
Yeah.
Wesley! Oh, come on! Oh my god. No way.
Yes way. Yes, using that 青花瓷 to play 青花瓷. Right, and not only that, Tasmin, you might say, well, making a music video playing with 青花瓷 is difficult because you need to have lots of different types of 青花瓷. Well, no, there's another video where somebody does it with only hairpins. So let me get that up for you.
Oh my god. No.
How creative is that?
That's amazing.
So let me show you on Bilibili. If we search 青花瓷, look, it's there already. If we search 青花瓷, we go to the videos and we go to the most viewed one. Look, that's the hairpin, that's the porcelain, and then there is the Jay Chou video. So it just shows you like how popular, if you use your own creativity to make a spin-off, it can be.
Wow.
Right then, Tasmin, an absolutely beautiful song there with 青花瓷. What were your final thoughts on it?
My final thoughts is that Jay Chou is a god himself. He's amazing, and we need to worship him, just like he worships the porcelain that brings us all together. I think his lyricism is stunning. I think his storytelling is really magical, and the way he can use music to connect to people is phenomenal. So, 我爱你, Jay Chou, 我爱你.
I'm gonna put it out there. That's my favorite Jay Chou song. I think it's so beautiful. I've gone back and listened to it so many times. It's got so many interesting quirks to it. The fact that it was included in college examinations. The lyrics are so meaningful. They represent Chinese historic culture, which I'm always like excited about. I just love it. I just think the other ones have been great, but that's probably his best song yet. So yeah, absolutely love it. Right then, guys, we'll leave it there for today. Make sure to go follow Tasmin if you haven't already. She's a fantastic singer. She's recently released a beautiful version of 不用者. And yeah, we shall leave it there for this week. Well done to Jay Chou, another cracking song. And 如果你喜欢这期视频，请给我们点赞。好的，那我们下次再说吧。Oh yeah, let us know what song you want to listen to next as well. Obviously, we're going to come back to Jay Chou. He's got an absolute ton. So make sure you leave a comment and vote for which one you want. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
谢谢你们。